I'm Mike McNamara with the McNamara Report and In-Depth Focus Labs. And today I'd like to closely examine the new Epson WorkForce Pro WF-R4640 EcoTank all-in-one printer, a device squarely aimed at business owners who print lots and lots of color and black and white documents each month and who are really tired of spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars each year for inks or toners to replace the ones they've used. The Epson WorkForce Pro not only boasts the lowest cost per page of any inkjet or laser printer in its price range, but also some of the fastest black and white and color copy and print one- and two-sided print speeds. There's lots of other features in the printer, but wait, I know that $1,199 price point really jumps out, especially if you're used to buying inkjet printers. In fact, it's $900 more than the Epson WorkForce Pro WF-4640 that I reviewed last year, and that also won the inkjet versus laser printer shootout I did in 2015. Now, the WF-4640 has many of the features that you'll find in the WF-R4640. But to justify that extra price, Epson has added the EcoTank ink system that uses large ink packs instead of small ink cartridges. These are loaded on both sides of the printer, and according to Epson, there's enough ink in these ink packs for this printer right out of the box to be able to print up to 20,000 black and white or color documents. And if you do the math on that claim alone, this printer will actually pay for itself in savings compared to any other printer in its class before you even have to replace one set of inks.
That's based on published cartridge yields, showing it takes 9 more Excel-sized CMY cartridges and 8 more black to equal the EcoTank bag yields. With the high price for Excel cartridges, the cost adds up quickly for WF-4640 owners. And when you compare the total cost of the printers and extra inks, the results are startling, with R4640 owners ahead by over $500 after 20,000 prints. In addition to ink savings, users will love the larger 4.3-inch touchscreen LCD monitor and advanced scanning controls that include direct access to custom presets on network computers running Epson's Document Capture Pro software. You even have the ability to password protect PDF scans, allowing you to scan and send confidential documents without worry. You also have the ability to save scans directly to network and USB thumb drives, or view and adjust JPEG and TIFF photos from the monitor. There's a wide variety of image quality, resolution, and compression settings for printing and copying documents or photos, and an advanced 3-way print head alignment function that I highly recommend running when you set up the printer. It only takes 5 minutes, but can dramatically improve print quality across the board. And once you're set up and ready to print, the R4640 won't disappoint you, as it clocked in the fastest one- and two-sided print speeds I've seen in a color inkjet or color laser printer. In fact, the print speeds are so fast that you have to be sure to completely extend the paper catch tray or paper will fly out. You may also be impressed by the speed of two-sided printing, which can cut paper costs in half and save time loading paper trays, especially in a busy office. Another surprise was the split-second difference in print speeds between black and white and color documents, instead of a several-second difference. I chalk that up to the performance of the R4640's Precision Core engine, as well as its beefed-up transport and internal processors. A close inspection of the speed test prints reveals excellent font sharpness and detail on both one- and two-sided prints, with a slight decrease in contrast for both color and two-sided prints. In addition, prints exiting the printer were dry to the touch and didn't curl like you see on laser printers. Color copying directly from the printer was also very fast, and I chose to compare one-sided to two-sided color copying because that's probably the most used function in the copy department. I'm speeding up the playback to save time, but you can actually follow along with the clock to see how long it takes for these copy jobs to complete. And unlike the split-second differences between color and black and white print speeds, color and black and white copy speeds vary significantly, or at least by 10 seconds in each category. That's to be expected because most of the processing for color and black and white print speed tests is done by the computer, while for copies it's done entirely inside the printer. Single-sided copy quality is lower than the actual original document, and double-sided is even more so. That's why I suggest using the slider control to increase the density, with the results of that adjustment on the left. Now my final tests reveal how well the R4640 handles both matte and color photo printing. Now most offices won't print color photos all that often, and it doesn't have the ability to print borderless photos, but even compared to dedicated photo printers, the R4640 is a speed demon. Able to print a color 8x10 in under 2 minutes that is fade and water resistant, and thicker papers can be loaded in the back tray. Image quality and color accuracy is extremely high on matte paper and excellent on glossy paper, and you can see the color gamut on glossy is fairly large. And while not shown here, the flatbed scanner on the R4640 also has incredibly high color accuracy and a wide gamut, perfect for scanning photos.
Over a decade ago, Kodak entered the all-in-one inkjet printer arena with models based on a theory similar to Epson's WorkForce Pro WF-R4640. And that theory is, if you're willing to pay more for the printer up front, we'll sell you inks that cost far less. And over time, the savings in ink will more than pay for the premium of the printer. Epson seems to have fine-tuned the approach. They've taken the basic 4640 and improved it in a number of areas, adding a larger screen and a higher duty cycle per month, but most importantly, adding the EcoTank ink supply system with these super tank bags. And for that, I call it a radical breakthrough in printer technology. For more information on this and other devices, click on the link to my left. And thanks for watching the McNamara Report.